um, the elements they brought together to form the sphere called Earth, or before they created Earth, they illuminated it, alright, all the elements. They separated from the darkness, meaning outer space, alright, meaning outer space, okay. Yeah, in other words, the darkness was that, that void, okay. Outer space is also known as, void, or darkness, okay, or as is known today, space. And the angels separated this sphere, this ball of light, right, illuminating light, from that that darkness, which is outer space. So right, so that you can understand, the Earth's atmosphere is broken up into 5 layers, okay. And so you have the and I'm getting this from online, okay. And pretty much the atmosphere is divided into 5 layers. It is thickest near the surface and thins out with height until it eventually merges with space. The troposphere is the first layer above the surface and contains half of the Earth's atmosphere. Weather occurs in this layer. Many jet aircraft fly in the stratosphere because it is very stable. Also, the ozone layer absorbs harmful rays from the sun. Okay, that's the Most High created that so that we don't be destroyed by the ultraviolet rays of the sun. All right, the Lord, the angels, the Alahayim, along with the Hawashai, okay, created this so that the humankind will be protected, okay, and not destroyed from the rays of the sun. Nowadays, Esau, through all him trying to be the Most High, and he did the exact opposite. He's the devil. He has destroyed the ozone layer. Okay, little by little, if this place was to go, the ozone layer will be destroyed, and pretty much Esau and all nations anyway will be heading to their imminent destruction, period, because this man thinks he's so smart that he's so damn stupid. He's destroying the ozone layer with all these chemicals that he emits into the sky, okay, by way of his technology which he thinks is better than the creations that the Heavenly Father has created. Okay, so you have 3, right? The meteors or rock fragments burn up in the mesosphere. Okay. 4. The thermosphere is a layer with auroras. It is also where the space shuttle orbits. Okay. Keep in mind, this is still within the Earth's atmosphere. Okay. They have not broken through the last one, which I'm about to say, the Earth's exosphere. They have not broken through that. That's the last layer. The atmosphere merges into space in the extremely thin exosphere. This is the upper limit or last layer of our atmosphere. Alright, and these shuttles have not broken through that. Okay, alright, they have not broken through that. They have not gone into the moon. Okay, had they would have been up there. They would have made many flights there a long time ago. Okay, since 1969. You would have had a damn Starbucks up there. Okay, you would have had a damn a Harbor Freight or something in the moon. AutoZone out there. You would have had all kind of things out there by now. okay? Showing you the bullshit of Esau, the so-called white man. Alright, so don't believe a damn thing they say. A damn thing they say. Alright, so now let me read on. It says, and Elohim said, let there be light, and there was light. This is before the sun now, before the sun was created, showing you that the earth has its own light. And the Elohim saw the light, that it was good, and the Elohim divided the light from the darkness. Okay, right, because the light was the elements they illuminated, divided it from outer space, or that void, okay, which is beyond the exosphere, right, of our atmosphere. Okay, and it says, and Elohim called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. Okay, so that made one day. Now, what is a day to the Lord? Okay, let's go to the scriptures, right? Let's go to 2 Peter's, the 3rd chapter, and the 8th verse. And it says, but beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, right? So a day to the Lord is 1,000 years to us, okay? And 1,000 years as one day. So now, and the Elohim in Genesis 1 and 5, it says, and the Elohim called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day to the Lord. But to man, to us, it was the first 1,000 year, okay, of creation. Alright, so anyway, let's go back here, okay, and it says, so pretty much we are at the first 1,000 year of creation, okay, and it says, and the Elohim, or the angels, the powers, right, along with Yahushua, the one these people in the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. He was back then, right? He was an angel. And the Elohim, or the angels, said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. What is that? Talking about dividing the earth's atmosphere, the earth's 5 layers within this atmosphere from the waters from outer space. Okay, and what did they create? They created the earth's atmosphere. They created the ozone layer to protect us from the sun. At this moment, the ozone layer was created, but the sun wasn't. But they did it because they knew they were going to create this this great light to illuminate and to give light unto to the earth, you know, for life purposes, for vegetation, and for man, you know. We also receive vitamins from the sun's rays and things of that nature. That's why Esau's cursed with the lack of melanin in his skin, or melanin in his skin, because, you know, melanin absorbs the sun and receives of the sun's nutrients, like vitamin E, they say. Alright, but if, like Esau, so-called white man, if they stay out there too long, they receive what? Different forms of skin cancer and skin diseases. Alright, showing you that he's abnormal. He's contrary to nature. Okay, original man, which is the children of the Most High, children of God, and the other nations as well. The dark-skinned nations, they were created with dark skin. Okay, which is pro nature, because we were created from the ground. Okay, from the earth. Okay. And it says, and the Elohim said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. Okay, that's the ozone layer. Okay, the atmosphere. Okay, I read to you the different layers of the Earth's atmosphere. You know, you have the troposphere, the stratosphere, the mesosphere, the thermosphere, and the exosphere, which is the last layer of the Earth's atmosphere, which Esau has not penetrated. He has not gone through there. Okay. As the elders always said, that's called the Van Halen's belt. I believe, yeah, they call it the Van Halen's belt. They have not broke through there. All right, because if they did, they would have burnt up. Okay. How can something so strong as the ozone layer that is able to absorb the sun's radiation, okay, how can something that powerful, how can Esau break through something that strong and powerful that is able to withstand the sun's radiation? Here it is, we're on Earth, and if you're out there and the sun is beaming on your back, man, and it's about 100 degrees, here it is, you're almost near death for a couple of minutes being out there, okay, and you're on Earth, man. How is it Esau penetrated through this thing? You know, showing you that he's full of shit. And let's move on. And it says, and the Elohim made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament, right? The Earth's atmosphere, the 5 layers of the Earth's atmosphere, right? That includes the ozone layer, from the waters which were above the firmament, meaning the void, outer space. And it was so, and they did it. They created this sphere. They illuminated the sphere, right? The different layers and all that in their order. They did that the first 1000th year, man. Okay. All right, and it says, I'm sorry, and it said, and it's when they lit up the elements, that was the first 1000 year. Okay, when they created the atmosphere, the ozone layer, and all that. All right, that was the second day. All right, let's read it, and it says, and the Elohim made the firmament, okay, which is the ozone layer, pretty much, the ozone layer, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. And the Elohim called the firmament heaven, okay, and the evening, which is the sky, they created the sky, okay, all right, which we will call today the sky. Alright, and the Elohim called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the